Picture this. It's the early 90s and personal computers are about as visually exciting as an algebra textbook. Enter Nvidia, a scrappy little startup with a big dream, making your computer screen so dazzling that even your toaster would be jealous. Spoiler alert, they didn't just succeed. They changed the game for gamers, scientists, and just about anyone who uses a screen. Let's dive into the epic rise of Nvidia, the Silicon Valley sensation that went from being the nerdy kid at the tech party to the life of the whole Silicon Valley bash. The year was 1993. Jurassic Park roared into theaters, and 3D computer graphics blew everyone's minds. Three tech visionaries, Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowsky, and Curtis Priem, had an idea. Why not make the kind of graphics processors that could power this mind-bending 3D imagery for personal computers? Huang, a former microprocessor designer at AMD, teamed up with Malachowsky and Priem, both experts in chip architecture. With $40,000 of startup capital, which might get you a used car in Silicon Valley today, Nvidia was born. Their first office? Huang's apartment. Silicon Valley lore suggests the brainstorming sessions might have happened over pizza boxes and stacks of computer parts. You can almost smell the innovation and pepperoni. By 1995, Nvidia launched its first product, the NV1 graphics card. It was a jack of all trades, capable of handling graphics, audio, and even processing game controller inputs. It powered Sega's Virtual Fighter and earned Nvidia some much-needed clout. However, it also came with a twist. NV1 used a unique, not-so-standard 3D rendering method. When the industry chose a different standard, Direct 3D, NV1 became the tech equivalent of the Betamax. You don't bet against the Microsoft ecosystem. Nvidia regrouped, but not before burning through most of their cash. Their next move? A bold pivot that would set the stage for their future dominance. Fast forward to 1999. And Nvidia introduced the GeForce 256. Marketed as the world's first GPU, it wasn't just a buzzword. It packed transformative technology, capable of processing graphics and complex calculations independently from the CPU. For gamers, it meant realistic lighting, shadows, and textures that didn't require them to take out a second mortgage for performance upgrades. GeForce 256 was Nvidia's declaration of war on the competition, and they followed it up with a relentless drive to dominate the GPU market. ATI Technologies, their primary rival at the time, found itself locked in a David and Goliath battle, with Nvidia swinging a GPU-sized slingshot. The early 2000s brought bold moves, including Nvidia's acquisition of 3DFX Interactive, a struggling graphics card pioneer. It was like buying a rival's playbook during halftime. The acquisition gave Nvidia access to 3 DFXs, patents, technology, and branding clout, cementing their leadership in the GPU game. But Nvidia wasn't just about gaming anymore. They started branching out into professional visualization, offering powerful GPUs for everything from movie production to scientific research. Hollywood loved them, using Nvidia-powered systems to create effects and blockbuster hits like Avatar and The Lord of the Rings. Nvidia wasn't just on your computer, it was on the big screen too. 2006 was a turning point. Nvidia launched CUDA, a parallel computing platform that turned GPUs into supercomputing engines. Suddenly, scientists, researchers, and engineers could harness Nvidia GPUs for simulations, data processing, and even artificial intelligence. Who knew that the same hardware that made Call of Duty look fantastic could also help simulate black holes or sequence genomes? This move catapulted Nvidia into the broader tech world, making GPUs indispensable not just for gamers, but for tech innovators across industries. It was like Nvidia had built a Swiss Army knife for the digital age, and every blade was sharper than the last. The 2010s saw Nvidia riding two massive waves: artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency. GPUs proved ideal for training deep learning models, and Nvidia became the go-to hardware for AI pioneers. Their hardware powered self-driving cars, facial recognition software, and breakthroughs in medical imaging. Meanwhile, the cryptocurrency boom turned Nvidia's GPUs into gold mines, literally. Gamers weren't thrilled when miners scooped up every available graphics card, driving prices sky high, but for Nvidia, it was raining profits. And while the crypto craze had its booms and busts, AI kept growing. Nvidia positioned itself as the beating heart of this revolution, powering neural networks and cloud computing platforms worldwide. By the 2020s, Nvidia was no longer just a gaming company. It was a tech juggernaut shaping the future. Their GPUs became essential for cloud computing, powering giants like Amazon Web Services, Google, and Microsoft Azure. Nvidia even launched Omniverse, a collaborative platform for 3D simulation and design. Imagine a tool that lets creators build a digital twin of, well, anything, from entire cities to a single strand of DNA. Meanwhile, GeForce GPUs continued to dominate the gaming world. From ray tracing that made virtual worlds shimmer like real life to DLSS, deep learning super sampling that delivered jaw-dropping visuals without frying your hardware, Nvidia kept gamers hooked. They weren't just creating products, they were building hype machines. Of course, it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Nvidia has faced antitrust scrutiny, competitive pressure from AMD, and the occasional public relations hiccup. Their attempt to acquire ARM, a company critical to the mobile chip industry, fell apart in 2022 due to regulatory roadblocks. Still, Nvidia's stock has soared, cementing Jensen Huang's status as one of the most influential tech CEOs. Looking ahead, Nvidia is betting big on AI, virtual reality, and the metaverse. Their GPUs are poised to power the next wave of technological innovation, from autonomous vehicles to next-gen supercomputers. As of November 20th, 2024, Nvidia continues to be a pivotal force in the technology sector, driven by its advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, and high-performance computing. However, the company faces a dynamic landscape marked by both significant achievements and emerging challenges. In the third quarter of fiscal year 2025, Nvidia reported record revenues of $35.1 billion, a 94% increase from the previous year, and net income of $19.3 billion, up 109% year over year. This robust performance is largely attributed to the surging demand for AI-driven solutions, with data center revenues reaching $30.8 billion, reflecting a 112% increase. Despite these impressive figures, Nvidia's stock experienced volatility. Following the earnings announcement, shares declined by approximately 1% in after-hours trading, indicating investor concerns about the sustainability of such rapid growth. Additionally, the company's guidance for the upcoming quarter did not meet some analysts' expectations, leading to further stock fluctuations. Nvidia continues to innovate, recently unveiling the Blackwell GPU architecture designed to power the next generation of AI applications. The Blackwell platform aims to deliver significant performance enhancements for large language models and other AI workloads. However, reports have surfaced regarding potential overheating issues with the Blackwell chips, prompting Nvidia to address these concerns and affirm the reliability of their new products. In the consumer market, Nvidia introduced the RTX 4090D, a modified version of its flagship GPU tailored for the Chinese market. This release is a strategic response to US export restrictions aimed at limiting China's access to advanced AI technologies. The RTX 4090D features a reduced number of CUDA cores compared to the standard model, aligning with regulatory requirements while maintaining competitive performance. Nvidia's prominence in the AI sector has attracted regulatory scrutiny. In June 2024, the US Department of Justice initiated an antitrust investigation into Nvidia's market practices, focusing on its influence within the AI industry. This inquiry underscores the challenges Nvidia faces as it navigates its dominant position in a rapidly evolving market. Competition is intensifying, with companies like AMD and Intel developing AI-focused chips to capture market share. Additionally, tech giants such as Amazon are creating custom solutions for AI inference tasks, potentially reducing their reliance on Nvidia's GPUs. This shift indicates a diversifying landscape where Nvidia must continually innovate to maintain its leadership. Nvidia is actively forming strategic partnerships to bolster its market position. Notably, billionaire investor Ken Griffin's Citadel increased its stake in Accenture, a global consulting firm and Nvidia partner, by 291%. This investment reflects confidence in the collaborative potential between Nvidia and Accenture in delivering AI-driven solutions across various industries. Looking ahead, Nvidia's focus remains on advancing AI technologies and expanding its product portfolio. The company is poised to play a central role in the development of generative AI, robotics, and other emerging fields. However, it must adeptly manage regulatory challenges and intensifying competition to sustain its growth trajectory. In summary, as of November 20th, 24, Nvidia stands at a critical juncture, balancing remarkable financial success and technological innovation with the complexities of a competitive and regulated environment. The company's ability to navigate these challenges will significantly influence its future in the tech industry. Closing, Nvidia's journey from a scrappy startup to a global tech powerhouse is nothing short of legendary. Whether you're a gamer fragging enemies online, a scientist unraveling the mysteries of the universe, or just someone who loves crisp graphics on your 4K TV, Nvidia's fingerprints are all over your digital life. And as they continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, one thing's for sure, they're not hitting pause anytime soon. So, next time your graphics card fans rev up during a gaming marathon, take a moment to appreciate the silicon wizardry at work. Nvidia didn't just make your screen prettier, they made the entire digital world brighter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which Nvidia product changed your life or at least your game.